Hello everyone, this is Tanmay from CSE-A and I'm from sub team 2. So today I want to put my points on benefits of homeschooling.
Hello everyone, I am Hasni from CSE-A. I am from sub team 2 of team 4. Today I want to talk about disadvantages of homeschooling.
So I feel that homeschooling is benefit for the students because it increases the family time and it reduces the social pressures.
But in traditional schooling we can interact with the other people in public. So we can increase our confidence to and reduce our stage fear.
But it has some disadvantages too because if we interact with more people, they might think something else which is not benefit for us.
I think we know about ourselves, right? So we need to take what are required for us, and we have to leave the other, and we have to improve ourselves.
But in homeschooling we can create many things and we can do many courses which we are interested in, many cultural activities too.
In traditional schooling, also we can do.
But
Traditional schooling access to sports like other cultures. In homeschooling, we have one schedule to play games with friends, and we have other time to have friends with have friends. Traditional school teachers supports experience. In homeschooling, we when our parents are know about us, we can save us. We can learn many things from mobile phones, from Google. And
First of all, homeschooling it is a gift of flexibility, freedom, and relaxed child. And by involving in this homeschooling, we can prepare our own schedules and we can learn what we want.
In traditional schooling, we can interact with teachers, and we increase our confidence levels.
But by involving in this homeschooling, we can directly connect with other clients, like we can we can easily interact with other countries and we can interact with them and we can communicate and we can improve our communication also.
In traditional schooling, we have libraries. We have learn more information in libraries.
Yes, in online also we have so many courses which are useful for our future and we can develop our skills and more.
By homeschooling, it reduces pressure and some stress, and we can study freely.
yes, no, because
We can spend much time with family,
yes,
and we can also interact with all aged people.
you can keep on.
If we just talk with our parents and relatives, we may become an introvert and will be afraid in talking in crowds. So we must interact with friends, and we must share our ideologies with teachers and friends.
By homeschooling, also we can learn many.
But experienced teachers were just available in homes in traditional schooling.
But in homeschooling also we can interact with teachers as well as in online classes.
In homeschooling, we have to uh, pay much time in front of laptops and cell phones, so that may distract that may infect our eyes.
But but not only on smartphones or whatever, we can also have much activities to do at home,
Activities with friends are more interesting.
but not all the time, right? We have to spend some time with our parents and with our siblings too.
Yeah, we can spend time while going to school even.
But there will be no pressure, right? Homework or something.
Giving a homework is not a much pressure to a good child who can study good.
But not only for those, for others.
I think studying with friends and sharing our ideologies and listening to their ideologies will improve our thoughts.
But not all the time. They may copy our ideas. They may not have some thinking ideas, but they may copy our ideas and they can implement, right, by sharing our ideas.
Why would they copy? Why would they copy if we are active as much as we can, so we can only implement our ideas with the teachers, and we can we can we can gain more knowledge from experienced people.
Mm. In homeschooling, we can implement our idea with, we can tell our idea with our parents and implement with themselves,
there
and they know how communication
but
is more than us.
there would be many distractions. We may not spend our whole day with parents, right? Because parents will go to their workplace, then they'll do their work,
Mm.
and by staying alone at home, we may
at free
distract.
at free hours we can do our works, and investigate our new ideas.
For sharing our own ideas, it's uh, sharing with other people is a good idea, but sharing in smartphones and laptops is not that much better to our health.
Mm. Homeschooling is better than traditional schooling.
Traditional schooling.
See, wherever the studying child always studies everywhere. Studying child always studies everywhere. But I'm not going to agree your points. But this is my point. I think homeschooling is better.
No, definitely traditional schooling is a good way to become a confident and well-being humanity in society.
Your points are correct, but I'm not going to agree. I'm going to conclude.
Good afternoon to everyone. This is Premila from CSE-A. Premila from CSE-A. Team 3 from Sub Team 3. Now I want to tell about the importance of democracy to our government.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chaitanya from CSE-A. I'm from Team 4, Sub Team 3. Now, I and my teammates will defend their points about democracy.
Democracy is most important for the electing the leaders by their own chances.
I don't think so because nowadays democracy is not at all fine. They are the taking some kind of money or some like people were all democracies nowadays happening.
But all the people are educated now. Then they can think that like we want to build a good nation in from our country like this. Then, but by this chance, democracy is helpful for the people.
I think that nowadays the people are not fine because of the best leaders are not elected by the people, and everyone is thinking about money and casting their votes. Everything. I don't think so.
But it gives a more helpful. But our government stops the searching like implementing of different projects. They know what's the problems from their people. Re-
So if I talk about every 18 plus person is getting a right to vote, no? So the no 18 plus person uh, can dream that so he can cast the vote to a right person. So how can you defend this on this point?
I think so. If democracy is needed for I agree that democracy is needed for government because when in British's session, we because of no democracy, we lost many things. We lost our diamonds, gold, money, more than all we lost. This democracy, when at that time, this democracy have means we can refuse many.
So okay, it is past, but nowadays, for some basic needs, people are electing towards ruling party leaders or something else. It is not in the correct way nowadays generation. So how can you develop this democracy among the people?
If we are good, the people who votes are good, we should vote for the right person who will combines with us and who will give us as a freedom. Then we can say that he will take he will he can capture us.
So you are saying about a ruling leader.
Yeah.
If a ruling leader is not at a good on the society, if he is corrupted, then what is the situation of the people who are elected?
That's all I am telling. No, we should vote for the right person. Then only we can ask them or we can tell anything for them.
Actually, democracy promotes equal growth, which gives all equal opportunities for all the citizens. అది మాట్లాడు.
Social justice policies can have unitendency consequences such as creating government programs.
Yeah, but there are many advantages of democracy, like which equal rights for all the people and economic growth, which attract foreigners to invest in our country.
Economic growth can increase inequality as they are also so those who are wealthy may accumulate more wealth and powers.
You know, as it was giving equal opportunities, how can it be inequality?
Democracy encourages the citizens' participation in discussion making. Democracy encourages the decision making in participation of decision making.
How to it is possible that
Democracy in democracy, so many people are vote and so many problems are solved from the democracy.
Democracy fails when citizens are not interested to make the political process.
So even in this generation, some people are with the lack of education, and they are not casting their vote to a right person. So it is the democracy here. The democracy is a somewhat so far a difference from the past situation.
By the lack of education, they have a general knowledge, like they know what is wrong and what is right. Due to the lack of education, is the not a correct reason for the voting the correct leader.
So, but for a ruling leader, so now a ruling leader will have to overcome these problems. But in this generation, it is not happening. The ruling leader will have to overcome these situations, the lack of education, the lack of crisis in this society, but it is not happening in this generation. So how will you uh, defend it? So I am repeating, even if for some basic needs, and people are not casting their votes to a right person, and the ruling part and the ruling leader are also not not overcoming the situation in the present generation. So how will you defend it?
You are telling that the right person cannot be the right person is not to be a leader. Yeah. Then if you think so, if you are leader, you be a leader. If you be a leader, then if you be a leader, you are right person like you are thinking. Am I right? You should what you should think in that nowadays example and Narendra Modi is there. I'm taking as example. He is there. We are thinking some of the people thinking he's bad and some of the people are thinking he's good. We can't say they are good or not good or bad by what they are donating, what they are doing for the country. That is the main. This is the democracy now which follows in our India. In voting, the many people who are doing works at foreigns and many countries, and they are most educated, they are also coming to their own places for voting. That is the power of the democracy. I think so that.
Yes, I don't agree with them because nowadays people are only not fine. They are not casting their votes to the right person. So I don't agree with them.
I think so the one man who gets the politician, they should be good. Even then he not good, we should participate in political side. I think so.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Charvi Patnaik from CSE-A. We are going to have a debate on integration of arts in education or not.
Good afternoon,
Arts.
everyone. I
Uh,
am Ravi Verma from CSE-A Team 3, and we are going to have a debate about integration of arts in education or not, and we are against the topic.
Art education are very mandatory because it helps students to convey their ideas and it helps students to boost their self-esteem.
Students like you may be interested in other activities like arts, and but some students are there who are not interested. Then what will that students do?
Art activities can also develop their skills and hand-eye coordination.
Uh, yes, this develops, but all students are not interested in this arts and all, so they may feel pressurized.
Uh, these art education is we are telling that art education is mandatory just to reduce the stress due to the subjects due to the main subjects like maths, physics, chemistry, and etc. We are telling that people might not be interested in arts, but there are many kind of arts not only involve painting or doing something with craft. It also involves dance and music. Listening to music and dancing their heart out can reduce the pressure and can make them feel stressless or stress free.
Extracurricular activities can make a student feel stressless, but um, making it mandatory, it puts more pressures on the students that they have to clear that subject also along with other textbooks and tight schedules.
It's not that if a person is interested in art and they want to pursue them that art as their future goal, or they want to pursue in choreographing or dancing or something else, if a school level does not provide those kind of teachings, where would they learn from? They won't have any confidence in themselves.
But 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 in so many countries develop but but in so many countries developed countries like Australia, USA, or etc., there is focused on educations and sports and etc. This is fine.
By that activities it will take more time to the classes, and it may have so many burden to the teachers and the students. It will take more time and it will be burden to the teachers and the students.
uh, the teachers who are teaching the main subjects need not teach the art education. We might have separate teachers for the art education as well. The main motto of this implementing this education is there are few students. No, I'm not pointing out all. I'm just talking about those few students who have interest in pursuing music as their like future goal, or dance as the future goal. For them to develop their skills, I think educating them in the school level is mandatory.
So yeah, extracurricular activities are important, but many of the schools are not able to give proper subject and how they will implement these extracurricular activities. Many of the schools have not no proper accessories also.
Art and music education encourage creative thinking, imaginations, and experiences, self experience.
Yeah, it experience, but I am telling that many of the schools have no proper SREs and qualified teachers. He's telling something, I am telling something. SRE, so how will they implement this music and arts along with the studies?
Participating in art and music can help builds uh, confidence, confidence and esteem, self-esteem.
Uh, may you repeat your point again, please?
These extracurricular activities, they need more money, income, and funds. And in our India, many of the schools are not only not properly running their regular subjects. How will they implement the other activities like musics and arts? So I want to conclude that arts and musics are not on are depending upon the student, and it should not be mandatorized in the syllabus.
Mandatory is only for them who are interested, not for every child. I want to conclude is art education is is, is a one of the way to reduce stress of student, stress life of the students. Thank